Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. It's been a few days since we watched, and we've been dodging spoilers left and right. Where we're at in the season right now, I feel like is a good time to just remember how far we've come. I am not sure where we're gonna go from here. The season has gone very differently than I expected. I just wanted to kind of like recap where we are right now. Innie Helly is finally back awake. She's dealing with Outie Helly's betrayal. I don't know what Lumen's next steps are gonna be. So we started season 2, right? Coming back to work after the OTC incident. They make all these reforms that are not what they promised to be. Some of the middle part of season 2 is kind of hazy for me. But then the last episode we watched, I know, was the Gemma episode. And that was one of my favorite episodes of all of Severance because we've been wondering about her for so long. It was such a kind of a powerful visual of how disturbing this really is, right? Because obviously we feel bad for Mark when we find out that his wife has passed away, and then we find out that his wife is Miss Casey, who is alive, 100 years old, or 100 hours old at that point. We feel sad for them that they've been separated when she's not dead, right? But to actually see her be a fully conscious, fully grown person, the Gemma that Mark knew, essentially held prisoner. Remember, she goes into these rooms, and as she goes in, she becomes like a different person, basically in each one, right? Because she's severed in each room. She doesn't remember what happens, but they're all taking notes on it. And then it seems like they're implying then macrodata refinement, or at least Mark, is something with Cold Harbor is about the information that Gemma is generating in those rooms. And then the ending was so heartbreaking. Remember, she came up the elevator, she was about to get out, she becomes Miss Casey, who also you want to exist too, like on her own. It's just, and then she just gets sent back down. Milchick, we know I have very strong feelings about Milchick because of his enforcement, which he's not like the main problem, but it's just he's the target, right? Because he's their manager, so he's the one that's implementing this torture, really, right? Just like before, he just did his on-you-go thing, didn't even let her understand what was happening. I mean, of course they don't want her to understand what's happening, but it's just so brutal, it's so evil and cruel. Obviously we need to get her out, but I have no idea how we're gonna be able to do that. At one point it seemed like Innie Mark had kind of given up on trying to find her, so hopefully he gets remotivated. Oh, and remember, and then we had Walter Bishop, I don't remember his, Fields is Bert's husband or partner on the outside, and then Irv comes along, and that dynamic is very troubling. It seems like, because Fields is saying these things that sound really nice, you know? The Innies deserve love, and, you know, if you have a connection with a person that, you know, you shouldn't be closed off to that. But maybe it's just because it's John or whatever, the actor, like, I'm scared of him a little. So I don't know if he really is gonna be that sweet person who's really understanding, but something about that is unsettling, because it seems like maybe he has some hostility or resentment. So I'm very nervous about what that means, especially for Bert, because it seems like Fields' dedication or love of Lumen or whatever seems religious, which obviously you see that in Lumen, like in the higher ups, you see that religious devotion, how they worship Kier and all that, but to see it from an Outie family when you're also seeing the damage that's doing to the Innie is really a scary parallel. And then of course we have the looming Cold Harbor. I'm excited and very scared for what we're gonna see. So,
Come here. Come on.
we're in the last 3. This is 8, 9, and 10. So this is kind of like the last trilogies. Episode 8. Here we go. It's called Sweet Vitriol. Oh god.
Previously on Severance.
Miss COBELS is no longer with this company.
The courtship of Kier and Imogen.
Met his wife, well, a steel man, in an ether factory.
You're clearly not dumb.
Oh yeah.
You fear me. We fear no one. Mark! I
Yeah.
could call her Harmony Cobell.
Here, chosen one, key.
I find it interesting what they choose to put in.
I think you've overestimated your contributions. Harmony.
Okay, so is this gonna be a Harmony episode?
I hope so.
Yeah, give us some context for this woman. Say hi. I don't like these vibes. I feel unsettled.
It's COBELS' car, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep, totally. This is beautiful. Where is this shot? My God.
She's cruising.
Ooh.
Salt's Neck, we've seen that before.
You have? Okay. She does not look great.
Is that where the retreat was or whatever?
Oh, was it? Maybe.
I don't know. I remember seeing Salt's Neck.
Okay. Excuse you. Ooh, is this maybe where she grew up? I don't know.
We're not even gonna get an answer right away.
At least she's brushing her teeth, you know? Good for you. On the road.
The captions really spoiled that he was an addict.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, don't tell me he was coughing. Harmony. Stop staring. Look away. Are you just gonna spit? Oh my God. She is the worst. I'm gonna use a Jess from New Girl quote. Why does it make me angrier than anything she's ever done? To just
Littering?
throw the water bottle. She's just gonna leave it there.
Could have at least left it in your car.
So wasteful. Oh my God.
You get some pie? Look at her.
Oh wow. Our old cat decided to be a baby.
Apple don't fall far from the gutter.
Well, that's kind of you.
On the house.
Hmm.
What a creepy town.
Yeah.
Hey, Rose. You want a refill?
Rose.
Butcher Rose.
I like the new do. It's very chic.
All right now. I feel like this is the visual definition of like a shanty town. I don't know that I've ever seen a better visual for that. It's kind of charming its own way, but why are you here? Like, I feel like it's just her pride at this point. Obviously, Lumen.
She knows something.
Oh.
That's why she walked away from Audi Heli.
Do people know her here? I mean, he seems to know her. Or maybe...
Maybe strangers aren't welcome.
Also, she has that look on her face. I feel... Do you know her?
Harmony Cobell. Well, flip my toboggan.
You want coffee?
No.
Tables are for paying customers.
Fine, then buy me a coffee.
He said paying customers.
The town is older than I remember.
Sure did.
Not I pay for you
Then
customers.
she remembered. The town's older than she remembers. Maybe she has been here.
You know, around with the market readjustment from a few years ago and the fluctuating interest rates, there was a retrenchment from some of the core infrastructure investments.
Maybe this is like anti-lumen space.
I need a favor.
What can he do for you?
Meet me at the factory.
I'm so intrigued. Is this like an old fling she had, or like just somebody she knew? Like, what would make him leave and go talk to her, you know? I have to go back, way back
I
or
mean,
something.
how often do you think Harmony asks for a favor? Probably the only time in her whole life, which probably means that something is wrong.
Yeah.
Lumen.
Lumen! Oh, so maybe Lumen built the town and then abandoned it, made promises that they didn't keep because they obviously don't give a shit.
Yeah, Lumen Factory.
Wow. Maybe the town, like, resisted Severance, so they got screwed over, you know? I don't know. I need a lot of caffeine to figure out what's going on with this lady. She's so creepy. Like, what? Her stares. I can't. What? Look away. Dude.
You know how it is to ask me to come here.
I need you to drive me to Sissy's.
No thanks.
If they're watching the house, they'll recognize my car.
Is this her brother?
Which trouble are you in?
Enough.
You know, she still lives by the 9. She's a fucking pariah here.
You can stay in the truck.
Why couldn't she drive there? Why does she need him?
She said if they're watching the house, they'll recognize her car.
Yes, you're
How
right.
can I
Sorry.
help you with anything?
Because you're my...
We were once chums.
Oh.
Oh.
So the first thing I said.
Oh, colleagues lift each other up.
Colleagues.
Yeah, they're more than that.
Child fucking labor.
Oh, they were put to work as kids?
Kier and Imogen met at the ether mill.
Oh, as children?
Was she hacking up a lung at the time?
I can smell it on your breath. Pathetic.
You.
Yeah, for real.
I'll not be the punching dummy for your resentments.
Oh, you will. If you get up into my face. You absolutely will. Also, you don't get to come into my town, my shop, get in my face, and then say something about my breath, okay? My breath was over here. My booze breath was minding its own business. You got in my space. You don't get to complain about it. Hard stop, period. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Wow. So... she can't even be in the truck?
Devin actually called her. That guy said she still lives by the 9?
Mm-hmm.
The number 9?
Yeah. I don't know what
Got a
that
reference
means.
to.
Yeah, well, the only thing I can think of is the 9 core Lumen principles. So if this is like an old Lumen town, maybe they had a section that was like called the 9 that, I don't know, somehow embodied the 9 principles. No idea.
It's a good theory.
Coast is clear.
You're higher than a bearded vulture.
I cannot stand this woman.
Tell her to drop dead for me.
Who is Sissy? Does that mean it's her sister? Or is that just a nickname? What's going on here?
You are not welcome here.
Have you met her?
This is trespass.
She doesn't give a crap.
I have a mind to call the authorities. I do not want that huff peddler on my property. You gave him his thirst for it. You got liar's mouth.
Is that her room? Yeah.
Wow. Yep. She's a COBEL.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a nickname. So, but are they related? They must be. Well, that's a stupid question, but I mean, how are they related?
What have you done with my things?
Sold to the poor.
They weren't yours to sell.
Sold them to the poor? Why don't you just give them?
We're gonna sell that to charity. Oh my god. I didn't catch
Has
that.
anyone been here?
No one comes here.
I wonder why. You seem like a joy.
Or a telephone?
A Mr. Drummond.
And what did he want?
What have you done? Harmony!
I want the key to Mother's room. Give me the key.
Why do you bring nothing but woe into my life?
Now it is you who cursed this house with woe. What were her last words?
Child, do not test me.
You said nothing after you pulled the tube from her gullet.
Yeah, she's COBEL.
For sure. No, now I see the resemblance.
There was gratitude in her eyes
Mm.
to be freed from her suffering.
Yeah, you seem like a good judge of what's going on behind people's eyes, for sure.
If only she had been a believer,
Oh, wow.
perhaps she would have found solace in the 9.
Triggering.
I was gonna say that sounds like Christian vernacular.
Oof.
You didn't have to listen to her wheezing, as I did day after day.
You're complaining about your experience while she's dying? This lady is a piece of work, too.
I would have cared for her myself had I not been at school.
At school.
Where you belonged.
Sissy called her child.
She did.
Your studies were more important. Mr. Egan saw Keir in you. Even at the factory, no apprentice was more industrious than you.
As a child.
Such a disappointment you've proven to be.
Damn, lady. You already slapped her?
Return and plead forgiveness.
Yeah, that
child.
probably hurt more than the slap.
The Egans will grant it.
Bull.
Mm-mm.
Bull.
Show me mercy.
Come on, see, Harmony?
Just like you did with Mother.
See how messed up this all is? Get out. Help us take it down. It's an abomination.
Where's the key?
All you will find in there is pain.
There was no key? She's just lying? Or is she looking for the key?
I don't know. Come on, Harmony, you can take her. Don't be afraid. Just knock her out for a little bit if you need to.
Oh, one knockout and she'd be dead.
That's true. Don't kill her. I don't condone violence.
I 1000% condone this action.
But also,
Where is it?
this is war, that's all I'm saying.
What is up with all these shrines
I
to
don't know.
Keir?
They're so disturbing. Oh, there's a key.
Found it!
Yeah, don't tell her. She's gonna come barrel rush you up the stairs. Probably break her, break her arm doing it, but
Facts.
this is so interesting. I did not see this type of storyline coming at all. I love it.
Oh, that is a really creepy bedroom.
Oh. Yeah, so is Sissy her, like, older sister or maybe her aunt or something?
I was thinking aunt too, but
Maybe her mom's sister. That's an interesting symbolic or a symbolism where she's trying to search for the key to get in to unlock the thing she cares about. I feel like there's a parallel with Severance there. Like, this is what you've done to people. You've put a wall between them and the thing they love and the thing they want to experience, and you hold it over them, and now your relative is doing that to you. And maybe that's where you learned it from. I don't know. But there's just an interesting parallel here, I think.
is this her first time back in this house?
That's what it feels like. Seems like it. That would make sense if she was saying it's like the town's older than she remembers. You know, things look different when you come back if you were a kid, you know, when you were last there. What is that thing? Oh. Breathing tube? Why?
Oh. Just thinking about how old this tube is.
It does. I don't think it's clean.
Definitely is.
I know you're having a moment. I'm sorry, but that's yuck.
What is that?
You crying in wail? I mean, I don't mean to be insensitive, but
That's what it sounded like.
feel your feelings, girl. Maybe it'll help you be a nicer person. I know it sucks to hurt, huh? But aren't we supposed to be cut to heal? Isn't this what, I mean, I don't know. That's why you gotta get out of this whole lumen system. It's messed up. Ooh, how scary to live out there, though. I couldn't do it personally. Ooh. Oh, no. Yeah, did you just not come out? You dragged him here.
What is this? What happened?
Came to get you. She's not too happy about it. It's cold as shit in the truck, and I gotta get back.
I have to find it.
Find what?
Just give me a minute just to think.
You drag me here, dude. Team whoever this guy is, you drag me here, you insult me, you make me wait, and now you're like, give me a minute? Absolutely not. I would have been gone.
I liked her.
Maybe that's why he stayed.
You barely knew her.
She hated Lumen more than I did, so I needed to know.
Oh, her mom hated Lumen.
At least she doesn't have to live with Sissy anymore.
Yeah. Come on, Harmony. Reconnect with your humanity.
I don't care about that. Just give me some answers.
You want to get high?
Yes.
Oh, God. In Sissy's house. I love it. She could probably use some, honestly. Oh, I don't...
I take it back. I don't want to partake in this.
No, thanks. What is that, chloroform? Like, what? What are they getting high on? I'm good. Nah.
Let's get high right before I drive you home.
She said when they drove there, he was already high. I don't know if that was just her.
I am drunk.
Yeah.
I haven't done that since I was 8.
Sweetie. No.
I've had for 10 hours.
Oh.
That
Okay, never mind.
messed up.
I don't judge you.
No.
It's shameful that you sell it.
I knew it. Not in your mother's bed.
It's disgusting.
Hey, you know when that chloroform hits, what are you gonna do? Did he get the ick?
I don't think it's here.
I thought you didn't know what she was looking for.
What you're looking for.
Oh.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
She wouldn't throw it away.
What is that? Ew. They could build a whole, like, Severance amusement park with these little towns and huts. I could see them doing
I
that.
would never go. It's creepy as hell.
It is really creepy. Annual reminiscences? Reminiscences? Oh, it's like a yearbook. The Wintertide
Jane
Fellowship.
Egan.
Yeah. How's her name?
Harmony.
That's the thing, like, how much older is James Egan than Harmony? If it was his fellowship that she was in as a girl, like, he doesn't...
Good question.
He's maybe older than you, but it doesn't seem like that much. It's in the head of the statue? What is it?
Get the truck ready. And watch my head.
Honestly, is it gonna help Gemma? Is it gonna help the Ennies? That's all I care about right now.
Don't tell them I was here.
I would never bear falsity to a steward of the Edens.
Well, then you're gonna have to die.
Lumen destroyed this town.
Yeah.
Just joke.
No, I mean, that's what's gonna happen.
There was no town before the factory. And what about your own employ? Everything that you have, you owe back to the Egans as fealty.
Fealty?
Yeah, go off, Harmony. Come on, get her.
Mine! My designs! Circuit blueprint, base code, overtime contingency, Glasgow block, all of it!
That was her ideas?
J. Megan was the inventor. So I've heard.
Oh, Harmony, you've been holding out on us. Girl got brains. Wow. So he just took credit for all of it? That means you can shut it down!
Why have you never spoken of this?
Why do you think?
Kier's knowledge is for all.
Yeah.
That if I sought credit, I would be banished.
That's gonna get her killed.
Hope you die as painfully as she did. It was her hand that removed the tube, not mine. Your mother was a coward, more sick in the soul.
Now for sure she's dead.
Filled with malice and resentment.
Dude, Harmony will kill you. She is unhinged. This is not the time.
I don't believe you! I thought you were different.
Back off, seriously.
I tried to help you grow. But now I see. You are a weed, just as she was.
Hey! Someone's coming!
Yeah, get out. Just go.
You got lucky, sissy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Different day.
Better get going.
I think we can acknowledge that.
He's not coming?
Is he driving?
Hampton.
I'll see you around.
Oh. Who is paroling?
Don't tame these tempers and souls.
Yeah. Let's get this guy on the team. I like his spirit. I like the fire. We need some rebellious fire here. We only got poor Devin.
Listen, Sel, thank I've been trying to reach you. Mark has been reintegrating?
We're a copy. And she hasn't killed him yet.
Not yet.
Is Mark with you? Put him on.
Harmony.
Hello?
Tell me everything.
Okay, no. That was it?
Yeah.
That went by so fast. Holy crap, that was such a good episode.
See, I told you there was more to Harmony.
Yes.
It just felt like she comes across as very unhinged and irrational. Like, I saw that she was tracking everything.
Yeah.
She's not the final big bad.
Right.
You know, she's kind of like an independent, looking out for herself,
Yes.
willing to do bad things, but she's not
Yeah.
the enemy here.
Right.
And I mean, this episode really proved it. I feel like that's exciting. We're gonna get a classic Mark Harmony Cobell mess around.
Please. Please. Oh my god.
Scout and Harmony Cobell.
The vibes of those two teaming up. Because I think we can recognize when Harmony has done terrible things and also that terrible things have happened to her. I think we can recognize both things. What other choice would she have growing up in this? As a kid with 100% with child labor, like, it's disgusting. But I didn't expect the reveal that she invented the Severance chips, or that it was invented based on her ideas. That is wild. I'm gonna need a play-by-play of that. Like, where do they teach you that kind of stuff?
I want to know
The Fellowship?
her intentions for
Right.
coming up with these designs. Maybe they're, mishandled. They weren't incorporated in the ways that she was intending to incorporate them.
That makes so much sense now. Remember, I think it was episode 2 or something. It was right after the OTC, and it's Helena and Harmony, right? And they're talking, and Helena's like, we want to ask you back, and you should be grateful, but we don't want you on the Severance floor. We want you on the Severance Advisory Council. And Cobell's like, I've never heard of that, right? I should be running the Severed floor. Now it makes sense. If she is the person, like, her ideas is what Severance is based on, she's not allowed to take credit for it, otherwise she'll be banished. And now they have her running the Severed floor, but she gets fired, and it makes sense, her personal investment, because this is her design. Oh, it just makes it make so much more sense. That was one of my favorite episodes, actually. That was so interesting.
I was waiting for her return.
It did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. That was a good one.
That was a great one.